Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dorothy Cornelius. I am a Ghanaian living in Canada, and this is my channel. I am all about positivity. I talk about everything and every other thing. Yes, entertainment, beauty, lifestyle, you name it. And this particular video is for any young lady or any young lad out there living in Ghana or Nigeria or any part of the world in Africa that wishes to travel out to any part of the western side, maybe Canada, US. You want to do it all by yourself, and you think moving away is magically going to just change everything in your life and make you a better person, make you richer and everything just like that. You need to watch it because honey, it doesn't work that way.
If you ride with me, don't gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
Yes, I said it. It does not happen just like that. It takes time. I know we all want that good life. You all want to move away. Get to a point in your life where you wish to just move away to a different country, live your life. Maybe you're going to this heartbreak or whatever. Like something is happening in your life that you wish to just move away from everybody, start all over again, just be you in a different country. And it's very possible. It is very, very possible, especially when you have the money and the means to it. Trust me, you can do whatever you like. But you see, one thing that I realized when I got here, because me personally, I really wanted to move away from Ghana. I guess to a point where, I wanted to experience other part of the world. I need to travel, thinking that traveling was going to just change. I feel like the Western culture, they've done so well marketing their world to us that we feel like anybody living abroad is just living the life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are living the life because because their system works. I'm sorry. Please don't come for me, but it is what it is. Works 70%. Let's say it that way. It doesn't mean, please, my system works as well, but I know how we all feel, and I don't want to sugarcoat things because, hey, I told you my channel is about positivity. We are here to say it as it is. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why we all want to look. You want that better life. And when you think of better life, Charlie, you think of Jackpot. If you think of better life, you think of moving away from Africa. I don't know how it is, but it's been like that. And if we need to change the narrative, it starts from us and we being very, very honest about what we feel and how we feel when we move abroad. Anybody that wants to move out, one key thing, please move because it is something that you wish to do. It's a dream, it's a passion, not because you want to pepper somebody, not because you want to show, say, Oga, you've arrived. That is vain, honestly. Those people that move to certain places, certain parts of the world just to show, say, yes, you're vain. Especially you're moving to places where you're going all by yourself. You don't have any financial backing from family, friends, and everything. See, it's crazy, especially when you're doing it all by yourself. How stupid can you be that you're moving all the way to another part just to post certain things on Instagram and tell people that you have arrived? And after that, will you cry? I don't get it. Move because it is something that you want to do for yourself. I really wanted to. I've never traveled anywhere in my life when I was in Ghana. I've never really been anywhere. I mean, the farthest I have been, Nigeria. I know, right? So it was more like an experience for me when I thought of traveling or schooling abroad. It was something, a gift to myself that, if I get to a certain age and I'm not married and I don't have kids and I don't have commitment to anyone and I'm by myself and I have the means to, I would gladly, gladly travel out and I'll school abroad if I can, if I have the money to do that. And that is what happened to me. It took me a while to put this together, but one thing that I did not think through, the excitement about you getting admission to a school in Canada, you're so much excited about it that you forget about when you get there, you go chop. When you get to that place, your destination, you go eat, you go chop. I'm here alone. I don't have my family here with me and everything. I'm that kind of person. I like doing things all by myself, literally all by myself. I want to control my own shit and everything. I'm that kind of girl. I've been like that ever since. So it's like I might be struggling going through so much, but I still want to figure it all by myself. Yeah, proud like that. So it's like I always wish to do things by myself, and I think of. I don't think there's an age as to when you want to decide to move around. If you have the means to, you can just go. But I feel like I didn't really talk it through because of the excitement and the fact that, oh my God, I'm going to be in Canada. That I didn't think more of, knowing that I didn't have anybody else here apart from me, that if I get here, life might not go as I'm used to. I got here and it's crazy. Things move differently. The system is different. And because I came here alone, I started to mentally break down. I feel like it's like I had the physical strength to do whatever it is I needed to do, but mentally I wasn't there. I mean, seriously, when I got here 2 weeks after, if you had given me a ticket to go back to Ghana, I would have gladly left this country and I've gone back to my country because like I just couldn't stand it. This was me so excited, praying to God to let me jackpot come here to live my dreams. Now it's been handed to me. I am saying I don't want it. God should stay wherever he is, because if you should listen to some of us, it's crazy. Because you pray for something, you get it, and now it's killing you. You don't want it anymore. God should take it away because you didn't know it is going to be overwhelming like this. So one thing I'll tell you, move because you want to move. Don't do it to please people. That is the first thing. At least I regretted so many things, but I traveled out because I had an issue and I really, really wanted to do it. So that thing I ticked off. The second one, I had to write it down because I talk way too much for a girl. I talk so much. So sometimes I write these things down so I don't forget. So this video wouldn't take like 1 hour. Trust me. Be your own best friend. If you are not your own best friend, honey, you can't be here. Because in as much as you have people in your life here, your individuality shine. So if you're somebody that you don't have character, you don't have a personality, you're not your friend, you hate yourself that much, you can't be here because you always would want to be with somebody. And remember, the culture you're in, people like to be by themselves. People can do so much by themselves that, yes, it's nice to have a boyfriend. And what if you guys break up? I mean, sometimes it takes a while for you to get another boyfriend. What would you do? You would have to learn to be by yourself, alone. So meaning you need to fall in love with yourself. So if you're that kind of person, you're so toxic, you hate yourself, you hate your parents, you hate your life, you always complain. So because of that, you always want to live in somebody's shadows. Please, jackpine is not for you. Especially if you want to go solo, go for vacations and go back home. Because if you're relocating, marry and bring your spouse. Marry and carry whoever that would, suck it up with you when you are throwing your tantrums and you're crying. If you're that kind of follow, or you're always the people, you always want somebody to feed your ego so you feel good about yourself. Please marry before you come here. Marry before you. Honestly, it helps. It makes things easier because you go crazy, and you carry you go back your home now because nobody gives a fuck here. I'm sorry. But I have to tell you that nobody gives a fuck, red ass, about how you feel. Nobody cares. So if you're not gonna press your link for someone to farm you, make you feel better about yourself, honey, you're not gonna get it here. Oh no, actually you're by yourself here. Honey, everybody, you will cry and nobody's gonna hand you a tissue because everybody wanna let it out, be okay, be good. Oh, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm not saying they're mean people, but I'm just trying to say, in our culture, or in way back in Ghana where things are happening, you have people calling, "Are you okay? You're good." You have a friend that'll come and stay with you for 2 days. You go people that are gonna even toasters that will call you, "How far now? Come out. You are going here." Like your social life, it changes. Like I said, if you're moving and you're all by yourself and you're completely, it's not like you have a cousin somewhere or you have a family friend somewhere. If you're by yourself and you've developed your personality and you want to keep to yourself and everything, please make sure that you are actually coming with somebody. Plan it with a spouse, plan it with your boyfriend, and move together if you can. Because being here all alone, you need mental strength. And if you're not ready, You can't do this. And this is one of the things that I I I regret. I train myself physically for so many things. I train myself to withstand pressure, especially when it comes to the work field, because I love to work. So I train myself for to be professional, to be able to juggle 2 or 3 jobs, because I was doing that in Ghana and people were like, "You're crazy. Why are you doing 3 jobs?" I was working every day in my life for like 3 years back in Ghana because I just wanted to put my body in that state that yes, you can, it can get to a point where already you need to work like 3 jobs to survive. Worst come to worst. See, we crave for so many things that when it actually happens to us, we run away. That you don't have anybody to talk to by yourself. You're going through so much and you can't shout because you're at a phase or at a point in your life where everybody thinks and everybody knows you are okay. Because everybody will jackpot. To everybody in Africa, you are okay. Who are you going to tell that you're scared, that your fees are too much, that you're tired, that you can't work? No, they've already given you the word strong. You are a strong avenger. How do you then open up to somebody that you can't take it mentally? Like, no, you're not adjusting properly. I did not know mentally that it would take me a while to adjust to my situation here. I thought, make we go now. Hard gay, hardcore, hard gay. Come and see me. Depressed. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. I want to go back home. And this is my dream. This is something that I have been working my ass out for 4 years to do. And I just go here now. I don't want to be here anymore. Shit is crazy, you know? It is stupidly crazy. Honey, sometimes just be mindful of some of the things you pray for. And sometimes when God doesn't hand them over to us immediately, it's not because He's a mean God. Because sometimes your condition, your body, your whole being, you will not be able to handle it. Honey, you can't. I was overwhelmed when I got here. Super overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know how to describe depression because I mean, do we even treat depression quite in Ghana? Say, we don't even know when you are even depressed in Ghana. Ghana, who cares? Once you're waking up, you are fit, you are kicking, you are nobody care. I didn't even know how I look like till actually well, till I started losing myself. And when I say losing myself, literally losing it, my eyes started twitching. Like when I was starting, when I no, it's funny because like I'm just watching me when I got here like 5 months. When I got here, my eye kept twitching. Like, honey, shit is real, twitching. I'm on something because pressure from school, from you have to do this, you need to get this done, you need to do that, you need to do that. Mentally, physically, I was ready. Stallion. I am a yeah. Stallion is you can't. The energy I have in this world. If you know me, you know me now. But mentally, it was expanding so fast that like you're forcing to grasp, and it needs time. But to me, I thought I didn't have time to grasp. Like you need to get it. You need to get it. Then I can act it. I can explain it. Like, that kind of you know what was happening to me. Literally. I'm not discouraging you. I can never discourage you. I mean, if you want travel, travel now. It's your own money, it's your own thing. But I just need you to consider certain things if you're thinking of a lot. I'm not talking about those that want to come here for vacation and everything or travel around. I'm talking about if you're really thinking of relocating or staying longer in another man's land, starting all over again, continuing your life but in a different slate, thinking that you're running away, or I won't say running away, you're moving away, and that things are just going to be better. Yes, they can be better, but they just don't. Sometimes They don't just happen instantly. You need to go through certain things, certain phases, and if you are not mentally strong, or you expected so much and it's not happening like the way you thought it would, it it it, it takes a toll on you. And if you are not strong enough, you might actually lose yourself. And when we say lose yourself, I'm not talking about just lose yourself. I'm talking about you can see that you are turning into something else, but you don't know what to do about it. See, no matter how you crave to be alone, honey, if God wanted Adam to be just Adam, he would have just created Adam and that's it. He wouldn't have had other people. He wouldn't have said we should multiply. I know people wrong you so much, or you get so hurt, or you're so traumatized, or you're facing so much childhood trauma that sometimes you just want to be alone. You hate people, and I don't want to be with anybody. That was me. Me, I don't want to be with anybody. I want to be alone. Honey, honey, when you practically by yourself, alone every day in your life, you know the importance of having people. I was about to say friends, of having people in your life, regardless of whoever they are, whether they are just family, friends, your lover, your partner, your wife, your children. You get to see the importance of other people existing in your life. If you're going to cut connections, hoping that yes, I'm gonna start afresh and I'm gonna make new friends. I don't give a fuck about you in Ghana. I'm moving away to Australia. Fuck y'all. It go over you. It go over you for there. Yeah, it over you. I'm not saying keep friends, everyone, let everybody get access to you, but you see those two or three friends that actually do care about you, please hold them tight, because sometimes, or when it gets to that part or that phase where you can't really you know do much, and you're depressed and you're sinking, some of the words these people would actually speak on your life actually helps you pull you out of that hole. Honestly, my friends reminding me of who I am, how strong I am, how hard I go for the things I want. They giving me instances where I'm crying because it's crazy. People telling me how strong they know I am, that I can handle things over here and everything. My friends, giving me instances where I actually motivated them to stay true to themselves. And then, they are telling you that this is who you are, and you are sinking and you're depressed and you don't know what to do with yourself because you just don't get it. And it's not about anything, it's about adjusting. People just don't adjust immediately. And that was my problem when I got here. Right now, I'm good. But when I think about it, I realized that there are certain mistakes or certain things I took for granted, or certain relationship I thought, or certain things I thought they were never necessary as a human being, because yes, because of maybe whatever thing I'm going through, I don't want to be with anyone, I don't want to have friends and everything. Coming over here makes me know the importance of having friends in your life, having people in your life, and holding on to them. So if you are somebody that you're traveling now because, like I said, you think you're just traveling out all by yourself, relocating, and being by yourself in another country where nobody knows you, you're gonna have the peace. And no, honey, you're gonna have the peace to a point. But you see, your core, what makes you a human being, will never go away. You're a human being, you're not an island. Yes, you're gonna make new friends, but you see, our personalities differ. It gets to a point where it's not really easy for you to even be friends, because you are here battling so many things on your own that you're not even in the right frame of mind to even see hi to the next. So yes, they are being friendly to you, but you don't even see it because you're already mentally fucked up with so many things. Do you get it? Yeah. So if you are somebody that wants to travel out and you are in a relationship with somebody and you think you can come with your spouse, please do. Traveling single is fun. You can do whatever you want and everything. But sometimes you're also not mentally prepared for that dating wahala, meeting people. Sometimes you just want to be with whoever you want to be. Do you understand? Yes, there's a big whole world out there, but sometimes just one person that you want. And if you found that person, don't think breaking up with him or breaking up with her, you're gonna make somebody better. You definitely would meet a lot of people, a lot of people. But don't make that mistake of saying no to your soulmate just because you feel there's something better out there. Yes, there could be something better out there. Honestly, there could be, but sometimes you don't get it easy like that. So if you have something that is going on, like they say, a bed at hand is worth twice in the bush. I didn't have anything going on for me, so I moved away. But I know many people that would shut every door and just move out because they're looking for new, new me, new country, new boo boo, new blah blah blah. It's nice. It's nice to you're mentally not ready. It's nice to you're really not adjusting properly. It's nice to you're not questioning yourself why the fuck I'm here, because the kind of freedom you're used to, you're not getting. The kind of comfort you're not. The routine is different. You need to fall in line. You need to get things done and everything. So it is crazy. I'm sorry if I was emotional at a point because I am real on this one. I just didn't want to share things and make it sound like, I've read it and I'm feeding you into things. And I just want things to be real. And the only way I can do that is to talk to you about my experiences of a Ghanaian girl living in Canada. The mind is a very, very powerful tool. Before you think of these immigration things that you need the money, the paperwork, and everything, that you please make sure your mind is in the right place. You've actually trained your mind as to what you really, really are about if you really want to jackpot. Because you've heard so many stories of people coming here, committing suicide, people coming in here and going back home because the states they find themselves in here is even worse than they living in their birth countries. It's because of the mentality they come with, thinking that here is heaven. And that's when you come here, you'll be served champagne and they'll be giving you money that you didn't work for. It's funny. It's funny. The kind of things you hear people say or think it is. I was one of them. I knew, yes, I wanted to work hard. But for me, it was more with the mental space. I thought I was good. I mean, what is it? I want to marry a white. No, I want to meet white people. What is the worst that can happen? Sometimes you are the worst thing that can happen to yourself. Your mind and some of the things that you need to unlearn. It's not easy. The energy to unlearn things, and the energy to accept new things. You think it's easy. It's easy to say with your mouth, but mentally, psychologically, emotionally, it is not easy because you've already formed your personality, you've already formed your character and everything. For something to be a routine, for something to be a habit, it takes time. You need to break away from certain things. And if you're used to such comforts, I lived in my country to a point where I was comfortable with so many things. At a point where I was a manager in the company I was working at. So it gets to a point where I was comfortable with so many things. Here I am back in school, and to me, I felt I was confined. I was limited in a way. You can work so many hours. You're on steady payment. You can do that. You can do that. And no, why can't I? There are so many laws you can break, so many things. Here, Canada, they are big on alcohol and they don't give a fuck what you smoke. It's crazy. Because it's the other way in my country. They don't care about what you drink, but they really fucking care about what you smoke. So imagine, I got here now. I'm even scared to even touch alcohol. Because the job I went for, the job that I even applied for, I had to get a smart serve. When I think about the videos I watch because of alcohol, message you up. You are having so much information. So much information is fed to you. It's in your face, in your face, in your face. You think you can get it, honey? Mentally, I wasn't ready. Took me a while. Took me a while. Some people get it. If you're that kind of person, hallelujah. But if you're not, you're that kind of person, when it start happening, you're crying for mama. Mama no day. Oh, you go cry, cry, cry. Nobody go mind yourself. That is where your friends come in. That is where you cannot reach out to somebody and not pretend. Shout out to all my friends that when I reach out to them, the Dorothy they know the Dorothy they are used to, the go-getter, the hard girl, the stallion, mama di mama. Now this girl is the one calling me crying, crying. Ah, you japa, you dey cry. You japa, you dey cry. See, you japa, you dey cry. That they didn't judge me, didn't laugh at me. They reminded me constantly, reminded me of who I am, I won't say I was, because I'm still the baddest in a building. I'm still the go-getter. I'm still the hard girl. Do you understand? But her girls, big girls do cry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So fast forward, it's been amazing now. It's good. Understand the system a bit now. I'm not super scared when I get certain emails, you know. So let's say it took me a while for me to adjust. So if you want to travel out, please, like I said, you're not an island. You might need somebody's help or anything. And if you're traveling for the wrong reasons, you're relocating for the wrong reasons, trust me, it will hit you hard, especially if you're going by yourself. You're going with family, yeah, you find a way to adjust. But if you're somebody that is that kind of person that wants to do things by yourself, please, if you ever come across this video, please watch. I hope to see you in my next video. What to talk about, honey, I have no fucking idea, but I know I will find something that is worth listening to. My name once again is Dorothy. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please do if you haven't. Thank you. Bye.
If you ride with me, I gotta work for the